graduation with the same group of people. So, I mean, we really didn't have a class system in high school. You know that Nancy Reagan just say no thing that they had like in the 80s? Totally messed us up. Like no one drank, smoked, did anything bad. So we were just like really good kids.
For me, in grade 8, I had a bit of a chubby year just prior to my growth spurt. It's true. Did you ever have a chubby year or anything like that? Maybe a year where your voice was changing?
I actually was chubby when I was in 7th grade. Yeah, like I would eat a whole like bag of white bread. I would take the crust off and like ball it up and eat it. I don't know what I was thinking about.
Is it still a guilty pleasure when you're feeling a little homesick maybe? Do you curl up in a ball in a hotel room and order room service? Can I have a loaf of Wonder Bread, please?
You know, not so much anymore. I've been known to eat a jar of peanut butter, but not so
by
much.
Itself?
Yeah.
You really go all out on the food groups, don't you?
Yeah, like I find one. I'm consistent, if anything. I find one and I stick to it.
What is it right now? Is it peanut butter or is it something new?
No, I'm into Twinkies right now. Twinkies and chocolate milk. Like I'll eat a whole box of Twinkies.
So does that go over your... Hey, cheer for the Twinkies if you want.
Yeah,
I'm not going to stop. I don't want to stop kids from cheering.
Especially for Twinkies.
Especially for Twinkies. And other things like staying in school and things like that. But Twinkies are good for cheering about. So, do you want me to wrap it up, Manny? Let me ask you this, DJ. Do you share that consistency in other parts of your life, like in sports or in acting?
Well,
I've done devotion.
like 6 movies without a break, so I guess I do sort of have that consistency in acting, but you know, I like to mix it up too. Sometimes instead of having a Twinkie, I'll have like a Ho-Ho or a Little Debbie. I'll throw something else into the mix.
Which means you can mail them to DJ Qualls, care of his agency, I'm sure.
Absolutely.
Let's roll a clip from the new guy. This is the tree incident. The ladies in the tree and the little fire and the... Take a look at this. This is from the new guy, DJ Qualls. DJ Qualls from the new movie, The New Guy, with the epitome of the singer-drummer in the background, making him look cool, Phil Collins.
Absolutely.
Do you play any instruments, DJ?
No. Actually, I can kind of play the saxophone a little bit, but not so much. They taught me how to play the bass. I can play like one song barely on the bass, like play that funky music I can play a little bit.
Well, maybe you'll have to come back and do that when you're promoting your next movie.
Right on.
We've got more to come with DJ Qualls. He'll do a little chatting with Jen, Peg City Hollett. But right now, let's start the break. Come on back and join us when MuchOnDemand continues.
DJ Qualls from the movie The New Guy. DJ, do a lot of people think you're a DJ because that's your name?
Dude, people come up to me all the time. They're like, my brother heard you spin in New York last week. You're dope. And I'm just like, yeah, that was me. I mean, it's better than the explanation that my parents are just stupid. So.
And you don't scratch.
No.
You don't mix.
No. I scratch, but I don't. But it's myself, not records. Yeah.
Normally in Hollywood movies, geeks are never geeks. They're going, you're not a geek. Come on. You used to model. You play a geek. Do you think you're convincing as a geek?
Well, my character's not a geek. He's just a normal kid. He's like everybody else.
The message from the street is, we MuchMusic suck. Thanks.
I don't agree.
Aw, thanks. So...
He's just a normal guy who just... He's
treated as a geek.
He's treated as a geek because he brings it on himself, actually. He's always pulling these stunts to try to get the attention of like the most popular kids, and they always backfire on him. So he's a really ambitious sort of underachiever.
Do you think high school brings out the worst in all of us?
Yes. I think that kids are mean to other kids, and it's wrong. It's totally wrong. And then, but then the kids who are like treated badly in high school, like all wind up owning companies and being on television. And what's so great is that the mean kids from my high school, I'm not kidding, like the meanest kid to me, it totally pumps gas. Like it's not even a cliche. He really does pump gas.
What's his name?
Steve Parsley.
Okay, we have an audience question right over here.
The big cheetah panties from Road Trip?
Yeah, actually, I take everything with me when I go. You never know when you're going to hit the skids, and they're all going on eBay.
Nice. Those are some big panties.
Those are some big panties. I live in them, actually.
DJ, we have a phone call right now. Hello?
Hey, what's up?
What's up?
Who's this?
Bet DJ can't guess who this is. I saw you in Long Beach, California a little while ago.
I have no idea who it is. Who is it?
It's Pierre from Simple Plan, man. How's it going?
Oh, how you doing?
Hi, That's right.
What's up? The video turned out really well.
Excited about that?
What'd you say?
Thanks for calling in. Say hi to all the guys for us. And right now, we have the video, I'm Just a Kid, by Simple Plan.
Take it easy.
I know.
Let's see, Tony Hawk,
Yeah, Tony Hawk.
Vanilla Ice,
Vanilla Ice was my favorite.
Tommy Lee.
Yep, Tommy Lee.
Okay, let's go through the list.
There's Tommy Lee, Gene Simmons from Kiss, who plays a preacher who preaches about abstinence, the really most ridiculous thing ever. And David Hasselhoff, although I think that's a surprise, I'm not exactly sure. I've probably just been sued by the studio. And who else? Oh, the O'Connell brothers, Jerry and Charlie O'Connell are in it. I mean, just everybody you can
Lyle
imagine.
Lovett is
Lyle
also
Lovett
in the
plays my
movie.
dad. Ileana Douglas plays my stepmother and guidance counselor. So just so many great people turned out to be in the movie.
Because when you're watching the movies, no, is that no? And someone next to you's going,
Yeah.
guess what that is.
And it was so just amazing to see people like Vanilla Ice, like who I remember, like I was 10 years old and he had like the multicolored hair and doing the dum 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 dum. And I wouldn't recommend doing that around him though if he doesn't like it so much.
In the movie, your character goes to jail,
Right,
and you learn a little trick, the eye.
right.
Can you give our viewers at home the eye?
Yeah, I'll do Crazy Eyes. This is the last time I'm gonna do it because I realize it makes me look like an 80-year-old actress named Betty Davis. So this is the last time I'm gonna
You got
do
pretty
it.
eyes,
Yeah,
DJ.
shit, frightening eyes.
Pretty eyes.
Okay. It's the intimidation factor right there. Crazy eyes. It's scary.
There's been a resurgence of high school teen movies.
Right.
Growing up, what was your favorite teen movie?
Can't Buy Me Love, without a doubt, was my favorite high school movie. And this movie is a lot like that. It's not gross like a Road Trip or an American Pie. It really sort of goes back to those days. And it's kind of a lot like it. I mean, Patrick Dempsey, who played the part sort of that I play in the movie, we're both kind of pointy guys, you know, pointy, tall, thin guys. So we're a lot alike.
If you had to pick between being a geek or popular, based on your own high school experience and what we see in the movie, what would you pick?
Well, if popular meant I have to pump gas instead of being in the movies, then I would be a geek.
Because in the movie, I wanted to hang out with your geek friends because they were in the
they're cool.
band.
Yeah.
And they were funny.
Yeah, Zooey Deschanel, who's a great actress, plays my best friend Nora. She totally nails it. She's my favorite part of the movie.
And I'm down with her having armpit hair. She didn't have to shave it.
Well, I'm not so down with that, but I feel you.
Oh, as a matter of fact, DJ, you used to be a model, and we're actually repped by the same agency. We have a picture of DJ, one of DJ's modeling photos. Take a look at this. He's sad there. He's sad and...
Sad but beautiful child.
Yeah, sad and beautiful in all of them. He's thinking, hey, who's over there?
Yeah, exactly.
Who's that, he says. But I actually have one here. This is me.
Nice. Nice.
Who did you model for again, Brad?
The same agency as DJ. And they just shopped us around, and I got like...
Who is all the big names, though, right? You guys
he
are both
did
doing
Prada.
Prada.
I did Byway. We got a good Byway flyer out of it. And there was a Eaton's flyer and a Bay flyer and a Sears Roebuck flyer.
Yeah, when I was too busy, they would call him, and when he was doing all that other stuff, they would call me for Prada.
Yeah.
And
Guys, recognize this? Yeah.
that
See?
was us in the pointing ad.
How about this?
Okay, yeah, that was a back-to-school flyer, wasn't
Right
it?
on.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, okay.
Right by the binders. The binder keepers. The trapper.
The new guy in theaters very, very soon. Thank you so much for stopping
May
by.
10th, run, do not walk to the new guy.
Run!
Run!